Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I would like to share with you some beauty products that I have purchased from Primark. So I've got a bag of goodies to share with you here. Now Primark, I feel, has really upped their cosmetic range. They've added makeup, new makeup, they've added all sorts of products. So I've picked up a fair few of them to share with you. The first two products, now I've already got a couple of shades of these. One is cookie dough and the other one has the word brownie in there, but I think there's a word or two missing from that. So I decided to pick up the other two shades, which is, one of them is Flutter, and it looks like this. Now I have actually seen some other hauls and also when I also did swatches of the other two shades, they were very similar to the shade that was on the front here. This one is more like a mauvey pinky shade, that kind of shade I believe, but it doesn't resemble that shade on the front. What I'm going to do is I'm also going to do a try on of a lot of these products over the next couple of days. So I'm not going to swatch too much. I just want to share with you the products today and what I picked up. And the reason for that is because there is quite a number of products to get through. So I'm just going to say what is available, and then of course I will be trying them on soon for you. So like I say, I picked up the shade Flutter, which I'm really excited about trying because that seems to be a shade that I would really love. And the next one I wanted to try is Girls World, which is a lot brighter. Going by the tube, it looks like a sort of fuchsia pink, but it's got some deepness to it. So yeah, really excited about those, and those were £3 each. You also get a lip liner in those as well, and from what I've tried already with the other two shades, I was really impressed with the formulation, so I can't wait to try those for you. The next item, now I've actually been trying, obviously I've been using the Makeup Revolution liquid highlights, and I've actually been using their very small sponge to apply that product. So I decided to pick up, because I did pick this up a little while ago, but I actually gave it to my daughter and then decided to, because I'd actually had really good results using that sponge, I decided to pick up these again, and they are the pack of 2 sponges from Primark for £1.50. They're calling them the PS2 pack blender sponge. So I'm really excited about trying those, because actually last week when I applied the liquid highlight, it was the first time that I'd ever used a sponge. Now the next two items is definitely a staple, and I've picked up 2 more of the PSI contour brush. I cannot live without these. The way that these apply makeup really works for me, and they are just £1 each. I love them. They wash up really well. I know that there's an alternative on Beauty Bay from Morphe, which is again very similar to this. It's very contoured, and that is what I really like about these brushes. I mean, these are basically the only brush that I use to blend in my eye products. And again, I've used today the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and it's totally gone from my head what it is called, but it's that one that everybody's talking about, and I've used a lot of the shades today, different shades. I did a different look today, and I used that is it electric shade on my lid yesterday. I'm using the other one today, and again I can't remember the shade of it, but I will list it all below. It's the baby pink shade, very like electric. And to be honest, using these brushes, I mean, I'm finding that palette is fantastic. I don't know why I've forgotten the name, because to be honest, it's been in the beauty news for, well, as long as that palette's been out. But anyway, it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and to be honest, it was in my favourites because I'm just absolutely loving it. I really am. And with that, with those brushes, I'm really loving how it applies. The next is something that I had to, well, I picked up and then I had to go back because I thought, why didn't I actually pick it up? And it is the PS setting powder. It says ideal for baking, and it's £3. So it looks like this. Very, very reminiscent of the Ben Nye. I don't have that powder, but what I don't want to do is spend lots of money on something that is, you know, as basic as, you know, a setting powder. I want something that really works, and I have seen another YouTuber use this and get really good results. So because I was in two minds when I first picked it up from Primark, because, you know, I hadn't seen anybody else use it. Then I saw this person use it and I thought, I've got to get it. So I went back to Primark and picked it up, and it's only £3. So you're getting 40 grams, or the net weight is 14, is it 14 ounces? There's not a dot in the middle, I don't think. Yeah, so it's 40 grams of product, or 14 ounces in the net weight. So yeah, it's a yellow based powder, and I really get on with the Makeup Revolution one. It works very, very well for me. So to be honest, you know, I want to try this, and again, I'll be trying that out over the next few days for you. The next is a mascara. Now, initially I thought, and I used the Primark waterproof mascara, which has like a blue packaging to it, and initially I thought, oh my goodness, it's rubbish, it's not working for me. But actually I persevered with it, and I really am getting good results with it. I don't know why, but I'm no longer getting that black transference under the eye. I don't know if the product has thickened up a little bit. To be honest, I didn't have very good results with the Nip and Fab when I originally used that, but once it dried out a little bit and the product became thicker, I then loved it. And to be honest, the Primark one had a lot to live up to, because I loved the Nip and Fab so much. But no, it must have dried out a little bit. It's a lot better. The only thing that I will say with the Primark one is that I find it very, very difficult to actually take off the lashes. So with that in mind, and I always like to have a mascara, you know, set aside to, you know, ready to go. So I decided to pick up this one, and it is the PS Amplified Definition Volume Lift, again for £2. They are generally £2 in this packaging, and this one is in the, it's like a metallic baby pink colour, or rose goldy pink, that kind of packaging. It's called, in big letters, it's got amplified, going from small to large. I don't think you're going to be able to see it because it's difficult to see, but it's in the, like the rosy pink gold packaging, that kind of thing. It's £2, and I thought, to be honest, I'm going to give this a go, because I think with products, especially if I've used them for quite a while, I tend to get used to that product, and then especially with mascaras, you know, you get used to a certain product, and then when I use a new one, it takes me a little while to get used to it. So I'm really glad that I persevered with the Primark one, because like I say, I'm not getting any more transference. We have had 29-30 degree heat here over the last week or so in Norfolk, so it can't be the fact that I was really hot and it didn't transfer. I think the product thickened up a little bit. The next products that I want to share with you, let me just think. Again, they're lip products, and they've got some really good lip products in Primark at the moment, and I really like to try quite a number of them because they are so good. Now, I've had such good results from the two of the matte lip kits that I decided to try a couple of other products, and these are called the PS Insta Girl Intense Liquid Lipstick. They are not matte. These give you a glossy finish, and I have actually tested this one out already. In fact, I loved it so much I added it, or applied it straight away once I got back to the car. And these are £2, and I picked the first one up in, and I think that's the name, yeah, in It Girl. So they look like this. They're in the regular, you know, tube, just with a basic white lid. Like I say, they are, and they also have a like a flat applicator as well. It's still, you know, got that sort of velvet feel to it, but it's a lot flatter. I found it very, very easy to apply these, but they are, you know, a glossy finish, not matte. I hope I said that they're £2 because that's what they are. So that one is the first one which I've tried on, called It Girl. Very, very beautiful shade. You can see that it's obviously opaque, you know, goes on like a dream. The applicator, being flat but still rounded, really makes it very easy to apply the product. So I love that one. And then the next one I've got is called Like That, and it's more of a nude colour. So let's just try this one. So that one is that one there. So I went for quite pale and then for a deeper colour just to try them. I've actually had some really good results from other Primark glossy lip products. They really actually are very good, and this is what I mean by them, you know, they've really upped their game in the, definitely in the cosmetic department, and to be honest in the clothing department as well. I have actually gone there quite a lot recently, and I think I'll have to I don't think I'll be going there for a little while now. The next products are nail polish, and I've got 3 of those. And the first one is just called the PS nail polish, and it is in their regular packaging. This is 90p, and I picked it up in the shade Vintage Rose, and it looks like that. So it's a really muted, it's like a dusky rosy burgundy, that kind of shade, and I really like wearing these brighter shades on my toes. And yeah, I thought that that would be very, very pretty, and for 90p, you know, you can't really go wrong. The next 2, the girl at the till, when I purchased these, thought that that was quite amusing actually, that the lip products matched these nail products, and what I mean is these products. So basically in the same range as these, you could actually pick up some nail polishes as well. So obviously bearing these 2 shades that I've just swatched and shared with you in mind. These are called the PS Instagirl Nail Lacquers 1 coat. So I'm assuming you only need to put 1 coat of these on. And I didn't actually, I like the shades. These are the shades that I like, and I didn't actually think until the lady behind the till actually mentioned it, that these actually match very, very well. However, she did find it quite amusing. So these are £1.50. This shade is, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to read it because the writing is so small. It is It Girl, so it does match this one. So yeah, I didn't even see that because, to be honest, I can hardly read it. It's in the black, on the black strip there. So this one is It Girl, and so it does definitely match the lip lacquer that I shared with you. So that is cute. And then this one is called, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to read that. I think it's something like Settle or Serve, something like that. I'll have to get my magnifying glass out. And so it doesn't actually match this one, which is called Like That. But yeah, I thought that this was a really pretty colour as well. Very muted, definitely a shade that I could wear on my fingernails. And yeah, love it. Love them. They had some really gorgeous colours actually. Then what we have left in the bag, there's 3 items left. The first one is called the PS Strobing Highlighter Cream, and this is in the shade Rose Gold. I really wanted the champagne shade actually, but everywhere I went, and basically I've been to quite a number of Primarks in the area that I live in. I even went to Lakeside near London, which, if you don't know, is a huge shopping centre, and that has got a huge Primark, but that didn't have, that only had this one left. So I picked this up. and thought I'd better get it, so just to try it out. I do like a rosy highlight anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I picked up this, like I say, in rose gold, and again I'm going to be testing this out, so I don't really want to swatch anything or anything like that, but I will be trying it out for you, and obviously I'll be doing swatches there for you. But I can tell you, let me just swatch it, I might as well. I was very, very excited by this, to be honest. So it is a cream formulation. I'm not going to rub it in or anything like that too much, but it's that kind of colour. Let me just, so when you rub it in, it goes more of a rosy tone. You can't see too much of it. It's a very, very dull day here today in Norfolk. We've had a lot of rain, so you can't actually see too much, but you know, I want to try it on basically to give you a good idea of what that looks like. And then the last two products. Now, I've seen really good things about this. Some people are saying that they really hit, and to be honest, a lot of people, so the people that are saying that these are a miss are people that are just swatching them on their arms. The people that are actually trying them on their eyes are the people that are saying that these are a hit. And you know, it's very good giving swatches as an indication of the shade, and you know, I do like to give swatches so that I can tell you that what shade it is. But we all know that with eyeshadow palettes in particular, that you know, you can have really good swatches on your arm, for example, and then it swatches and then it works really, really well on the eye, and vice versa. So to be honest, I like to try things out for myself. You know, I do get some indication from what other people are saying, but I really like to test things out myself, because, you know, obviously if you don't try, you don't know. So I decided to pick up these two products, and they are the Primark PS Master Eye Palettes. And I don't know if they're going to give me the one. I don't think they're going to give the names, but one is more of a neutral. You've got browns in there with some mauves in there as well. So these are only £6, and I thought, to be honest, for £6 each, definitely worth a gamble. And then this one is more of your muted tones, not muted, your plum purples. You've got some peaches in there, and in this one, so the one I've just shown you, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mattes, I believe, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 7 mattes and 5 shimmer shades. And then in the one that's more of your browns, in fact, that looks a really gorgeous colour. It's like a greeny moss colour. Let me just see, you've got 1, 2, 3, I think there's just 3 mattes in here, and then the rest are shimmers. It looks like some are like velvets and some are more intense, so I can't wait to test both of these out for you, and you know, try these actually on the eye and see how they work, because I've seen really, really good things about these. I just wished that I had been able to pick up the Strobing highlighting cream in the champagne colour. One thing I do find quite annoying with Primark is that, unfortunately, once you know the product has gone, it either takes them absolutely ages to get the product back into stock, or you never see it again. So if you miss the boat, or you know, yeah, if you miss the boat, basically, you know, that's it, which is quite annoying, especially, you know, if you really want something. Like I really wanted to try the highlighting cream, but I did pick up the rose gold, so I'm going to be very, very interested to test all of this makeup out and see actually how it performs and what it looks like. So I hope you found that of some interest. I think Primark has really got some fantastic products available makeup wise, in fact throughout the store. Obviously I'll put my haul from yesterday and link that down below for you if you haven't seen that. In there I did something a little bit different. I showed you the products that I am going to keep, which was in the first bag. The second bag was items that I was going to return, and then I shared with you also some accessories, one of them being this beautiful fur choker, which when you look at it on the pack you think, wow, is that actually going to work? But I wore it all day yesterday and I've popped it on again today. And then I had this headband. They say on the pack that you just put it, you know, like that all over your hair, but I like a little bit of hair around my face. But yeah, I really, and it's very, very comfortable. It's not too tight. So I really like that. So I hope you found this haul interesting and useful. Yeah, I really hope you did, because like I say, they've got a lot of lovely things in there at the moment. So I would really love it obviously if you thumbed up this video and subscribe to watch future videos. And I think tomorrow I'll probably be trying these products on, so obviously do stay tuned for that. But yeah, until next time, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.